Hi loves, it's Joe. And today we're doing something I've never done on this channel before, which is honestly a rare occurrence. Usually I'm just making another thrift haul, but today I'm gonna be dyeing my hair. And you know, I'm not a professional. I barely know what I'm doing. So it's gonna be a little bit of an experience for both of us because I have no idea what my hair is gonna lift to. I have no idea what's going on my head. So yeah, we're gonna go through this together, and it's gonna bond us even closer, and it's either gonna trauma bond us because I'll be bald at the end of this, or it's going to be a fun little experience because I look beautiful in the end. But watch to find out. I have dyed my hair before, obviously. I've always dyed my hair. My natural color, let me give you my hair history. My natural color is a very, very dark brown. And when I first got my hair professionally dyed black, she was like, oh, your hair is basically black. And I was like, this is brown. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, that's that. I got it dyed professionally twice, and then I started dyeing it on my own with like permanent ion dye, like a few years ago, like a year ago actually. And I did that about 4 or 5 times, and then I thought, let's switch it up. And like a month ago, I bleached my hair, and you know, obviously black permanent dye isn't gonna really come out of your hair all that easy. So I just like kind of had like my roots bleached, and then like the rest of my hair just kind of lightened, which was totally fine. And then I dyed it purple, and I dyed my whole head purple, so like all of my hair is technically purple. But yeah, basically that's that. And I used ion semi-permanent dye when I dyed it purple, and then I did touch-ups with the violet manic panic dye. So yeah, that's basically what's going on here. I dye my hair pretty frequently, and it's time for a change because the purple dye is kind of fading to like a pink orangey color, and that's like fine. I have no problem with my hair, but I really want my roots to be red, and I really want the ends of my hair to be black. And this has been something I've wanted for a very long time, so we're gonna try to make it happen. I have my expectations very low because I know this is gonna be a difficult thing to do because like the purple in my hair it's gonna work against me. I know it, but we're gonna try our best, and you're coming with me. Okay, so we made a little trip to Sally's today, and I just got a few things. First, I got some gloves. I got hair dye gloves and bleach gloves. Because I made that mistake last time and I only got 1 pair of gloves, and that was something. That was a little oopsies. And then I have 2 different dyes. I have the Ion Permanent Jet Black hair dye, and this is what I'm using on the ends of my hair. And then for my roots, since I'm gonna be bleaching them, I didn't want to use like permanent dye on them because I was like, my hair might fall out, you know, like it's barely in there as we speak. But anyways, I got the Manic Panic Rock and Roll dye. I honestly like Manic Panic. It does fade quite quickly, but I don't even know what's happening. So like I didn't want to buy like a permanent dye and, you know, my whole hair would just be fucked. So yeah, anyways, this is what we have. As for bleach and stuff, I already had all of that, which I will show you in just a second. So I just pulled everything out from my cabinets. So I have a measuring cup, my bowl, and my little brush, which needs to be cleaned. There's purple dye on this because I'm lazy as hell and didn't clean it last time. So anyways, there's that. And then I have 2 different bottles of 20 volume developer. I thought I had 30, and I thought I used 30 volume when I bleached my hair the last time, but I guess I didn't because I would have still had some left. So yeah, we're only bleaching with 20 volume, which I think it's like recommended to use like 20, but I was gonna use 30. And then the bleach that I'm using is just the Bright White Ion bleach. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So I'm gonna start with like sectioning my hair, which is honestly my least favorite part about doing hair, is having to section it. Because I need to figure out where I want the red roots to like start and stop. All right. So this is what I look like right now. I think I'm gonna be really fucking extra with it, and I'm going to dye one side of my hair like at a time. So I'm basically doing my hair in quadrants, which might sound insane, but I feel like that's the only way I trust myself with not fucking this up super bad. So yeah, anyways, I have my hair section. This is just one half. It's also not like a perfect half because like I'm not doing like a split dye, so it doesn't really matter that much. But anyways, the hair that is down is the hair that I'm just gonna straight dye black. So all of this is just gonna be black. And then my goal is to have all of this bleached, not the tips, but like the roots of all of this to be bleached. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the bleach right now. I'm gonna probably do this like time lapse and then like do a voiceover. I just like can't do two things at once when it's like this serious. So to start off, I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna use about, I'm gonna go 2 to 3 ounces ish. I think that's enough. I don't know. I'm gonna hope. And then I'm using the 20 volume developer, and I'm going on a 1:2 ratio. So I'm gonna need about 4 ounces. Alright, I'm just gonna mix this up until it's like pasty rather than liquidy. All mixed, it's ready to go. I'm just going to do this as a time lapse probably. This is what I currently look like. I did the entire bleach process on the phone with my partner, so I don't really have many clips of me like doing it. I was like trying to like sneak in some clips every now and then, but you know, you get the point. This is what we look like right now. It's honestly way lighter than I thought I could ever get from having that much purple in my hair. And I just did like, I technically did 2 rounds of bleach, but one I left on for 20 minutes and then one I left on for 5. So like literally the 5-minute one was like just for shits and giggles, I guess. But it did make my hair like lighter in the parts that I wanted it to be. But yeah, anyways, I honestly love how I look with like the orangey hair. So I'm like, maybe another day, very much not soon. I'll like bleach my hair again and I'll like tone it and then I'll just have like blonde roots, which I think would be dope. I kind of want like platinum like hair at some point. But yeah, anyways, it is now time for the black dye because I want to dye the like tips of my hair before I dye the red because I feel like it's like fine if I get the red over the black. I don't know, that's how it makes sense in my brain, so that's what I'm doing. But anyways, let's get started. So, like I said earlier, I'm using the Ion Jet Black Permanent Dye, and I always use 10 volume developer with this because it's really not that serious. I don't need to lighten my hair anymore. I don't need any lift. So like, yeah, but I'm using permanent dye because like, honestly, I don't see myself dyeing my head like an entire color ever. I really do like the black in my hair and like the darker tones in my hair. So I'm fine with using permanent dye for this. Cause I was thinking about like, oh, I'll just get Manic Panic like black dye as well, but like, it's gonna fade and I'm just like, eh. And also, I don't really care. So yeah, anyways, ASMR. Anyways, I'm gonna get this started. I need to clean up my like counter. I stained the sink purple. I don't know how, because what the fuck was purple, but whoops. Don't mind that the counter is literally the messiest surface ever. This is technically my sister's side of the counter, but she moved out and all of her stuff is still here. But yeah, whatever. Oh, it's so hard to get out sometimes, I swear. I'm just joking, but anyways, I need to like resection my hair, or not resection it, but I just need to like section it better and like tie up this part of my hair so I don't get any black on it. I cannot be running any risk because I did not just bleach my hair this much for black dye to get on that shit, so yeah. Also, there's already black dye on my hands. I'm already, oh. Anyways, I'm just tying up my hair. I don't really know what method I'm gonna use to do the tips of these, like this hair, but we're gonna figure it out later. As of now, we're just going to do this part of my hair. It's just 2 ounces that I need, so I think there's definitely enough in this one. Or not. Let me grab the other one. I'm like a little short of 2 ounces. There we go. Cool. Anyways. Now it is time for a little mix. So I have it all mixed up and ready. I'm just gonna go and like how I usually dye my hair. Nothing crazy. I got it on the floor. But anyways, I know how this is gonna look. It's just black dye, so I'm really not like concerned about it at all. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we have the underside of my head is black. We're working on the processing of that. I think I'm gonna wait 30 minutes. That's usually how much I wait. Yeah, honestly, not too bad. So, yeah, anyways. So I'm sitting on the floor because I'm about to rinse this out. It shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I'm gonna do one side at a time and hope for the best because I don't want it to bleed into the rest of my hair, but we'll see. That was not very fun, but we did it. I think it's pretty good. It is low-key running down my face, but that's fine. Anyways, for this portion of my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and start by tying up the hair that I just dyed. So right now I'm just sectioning off my hair. So I have the stuff I just dyed tied up, and then I split my hair down the middle and I just have it in the middle section. Then I'm going to split that in half, so the back of my hair is different from like the side / front. I'm dyeing it at the same time, but it's just like I'm applying it at a different time, so nothing gets muddy. Yeah, so anyways, this is gonna be like the first section that I'm dyeing, and I just need to dry my hair. I'm down to one glove because the other one literally just fucking ripped, so I'm probably gonna have to get a lot of black hair dye on my hand, but it's okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a decent amount because I want like this to like be a darker red so it has like an ombre, so it's not just black to red like really harsh. Now I'm gonna look like this for the next 30 minutes. It's time to rinse this out officially. I have like 2 minutes left, but anyways, it's all over my face. But I can only imagine it's gonna get worse. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to get the top half of my hair like too wet because I still need to dye that red. Yeah, I'm really excited for the red dye. That's like literally the only part of this process I've been excited for. Now for the part that I've impatiently been waiting for, red. So you might have figured I don't have any more gloves, so we're doing red with just bare hands, which, you know, is probably fine. I don't really care. So like I said earlier, this is the rock and roll red. It's like not the brightest red that they had, but one of the brighter ones. This looks so good. Oh my god. I'm so obsessed. Okay. Holy shit. This is like the perfect red color. I could actually cry. Oh my god. And then since this is literally just red, I don't really care if it like, if I get it on the black a bit. Because like it's not gonna show up. If it like gives it a hue, that's honestly not that much of a problem either. But yeah. Okay, I look kind of insane right now. I look like a giant blood clot if it was a person. So yeah, anyways, that's basically what the hair was looking like right now. I'm so excited to wash this out later and see what it actually looks like, because this has been a very long process, not grueling, but very long process. I think I started at like 4. It's damn near 8, so I'm so done. I'm literally so done. But I'm about to clean everything, and then I'm probably gonna wait like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna like fully just like take a shower, I think. Okay, hello. I just got out of the shower. It looks so good. Like, I'm genuinely so proud of myself. Anyways, it's so perfect. I'm so excited about it. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, obviously my hair is very wet, but oh, the red is so good. This is literally the hair I've wanted since freshman year of high school. And I was like, never mind. Like, it's too much money. Like, I won't get it done. babe, you can do it yourself. You can literally do it just perfectly fine yourself. But yeah, anyways, that's amazing. I love it. And also, I literally, like, nothing, like, I didn't lose any hair, like, more than, like, a normal, like, wash would. And then my hair also feels, like, perfectly fine. It's not very dry at all. I'm gonna put oil on it, obviously. The only thing is, like, my scalp is, like, slightly sensitive right now, but, like, there was bleach on it twice, so that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna, like, end the video here for today, I think, but I'm gonna include a clip from tomorrow when I, like, style my hair and everything, because I feel like it'll look really good then. So yeah, anyways, that is it for today. That's it for the process of me dyeing my hair. It was a journey, but I'm obsessed with it. But anyways, let's flip to tomorrow. Hello, this is me 2 days later. I did entirely forget to film the clip yesterday, but I will insert pictures of what I looked like all done up yesterday. Yeah, anyways, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like with a full face of makeup, whatever, you know, to kind of envision the full thing. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I still love it so much. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself, as I said earlier. But yeah, anyways, that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me not destroy my hair, thank God. But yeah, I will probably make, like, more videos like this as I, like, continue to dye my hair. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe. That means the world to me. My social media will be in the description box. I just have Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, that will be linked. And then my Depop will also be linked if you'd like to purchase something from me. That means the absolute world to me. But yeah, I think that's everything. I hope to see you guys again soon. I love you. Bye.